Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to this reading for Stormzy. I am beyond excited now. I know a lot of you are in the States or you're not in the UK. I did a poll over on my Instagram a few weeks ago asking how many of you knew who Stormzy was, and 67% of you 67% said you don't know who Stormzy is. Well, let me explain. Stormzy is a much loved rap artist here in the UK. If you want to go and listen to his music, maybe just to get into it as like a generic basis, rather than throw you right into the UK grime deep end, maybe go and listen to some of his songs he's done with Ed Sheeran or Her or Kehlani. Stormzy is on the map. So if you don't know, then you need to get to know. He is very loved over here in the UK. He did a whole set at Glastonbury. If you want to go and YouTube that, he's an extremely talented artist and very close to my heart, because in the UK our rap scene is called grime, and I've grown up around, well, I've probably gone through all the stages of grime, from garage to when Kano and Wiley had just come out, Tiny Temper, Tinchy Strider, and obviously now Stormzy. I've been through all of the phases, and if you're from America, you're probably thinking, who, and who? Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's get into Stormzy. If you like this reading, please do hit a lovely thumbs up. If you haven't already joined our lovely community, then go ahead and hit subscribe. It's entirely free to join our lovely community. Leave some love for Stormzy down below. If you do know who he is, then leave your favourite song down below. My favourite song by Stormzy is probably, I don't know, that's a really hard question. Mine's probably Mr. Skeng or Big for Your Boots, or I do like Rainfall from Heavy as the Head. But anyway, let's get into reading for Michael, Mr. Skeng, Gunshot Mike, Stormzy. Storms. Come on, let's do this. Right, okay, so Stormzy, as we know, is a very happy-go-lucky, cheeky chappy, and as I connect his energy, that is very much true. I feel like he's very carefree at the moment. His energy feels very light, very bright, and I would go as far, tapping into this energy, oh, it feels nice. I feel that Stormzy is in love, and I can feel it. I feel like he's very dedicated to the girl that he's with. I do feel like it's been rumoured anyway that he's with a model, and I feel like the rumours are true. And as I connected to Stormzy instantly, yeah, I just want to highlight on that. He is working on a new album, a new project. I do see album number 3 coming. But as I connect to his new energy, I feel that Stormzy's got a baby coming. Maybe not now, but there's one coming within the next 1 to 2 years. There's a baby on the way. And I feel like it is with this girl. Now, Stormzy was very, very heartbroken at the end of his last relationship with Maya Jama. Even though, Storms, it was your fault because you didn't treat the girl right. And I feel like even still till now, he has a very, very soft spot for Maya. I feel like probably if she was to call him now and be like, let's rekindle this, he would drop who he's with and he would rekindle that relationship. However, I don't see a rekindling of that relationship. I do feel that down the line they may be friends, and I'd like to read for Maya Jama, so if you'd like to see that, then please do leave in the comments below. But I feel like going forward that they could be friends, but I don't feel like it will ever be anything more than that, because I actually see a new relationship on the cards for Maya Jama as well. But yeah, the girl that he's with now, I don't know if they'll last forever, but they will be together for quite a while. And like I said, I do see a baby on the way. I do see Stormzy working on a new album, and funnily enough, saying that 67% of you don't know who Stormzy is, Spirit are highly tying him to the States. Now, what you may not know about Stormzy is Stormzy actually turned down a collaboration with Jay-Z. And Jay-Z was meant to be on the Stormzy and Ed Sheeran, what's the song, London or something? Jay-Z was meant to be on that song, and Stormzy actually said, I'm really sorry, I don't want you on the song. And he, you know, and Jay-Z really respects him for that. It took a lot of guts for him to be able to do that. But I do feel like either Stormzy's going to sign to an American label, there's some kind of, he is going to do a collaboration with someone that does make him known in the States, Stormzy. Yeah, that came out interesting. I'm going to tap into that because that came up before. There's some kind of conflict around Stormzy. Okay, Stormzy. Okay, Stormzy. Okay. Interesting. Stormzy. There is no like false perception of Stormzy. What we see of him is who he is. You know, if you have seen Stormzy like do an interview or anything, you will see he's very like light-hearted. He likes to laugh. He likes to have a good time. He's very fun-spirited. He's a Leo. He likes to make people laugh. He likes to laugh. Last card for Stormzy, please, Spirit. Okay. Really interesting. He's in real creation mode. Stormzy is heavily focused on his career at the moment, heavily focused on what he loves, I would say, because like I did say, there is that relationship with that woman around him, and I feel like he's heavily devoted to it. He's heavily devoted to his work. He hasn't really got time for like anything else. And the reason I say that is so funny because the first two cards for Stormzy are the King of Wands, which represents a new maturity in his career. And I do see a third album coming. I do see a new project coming, which means, which the King of Wands is representational of. Wands is about passion, career, things that inspire you, motivate you, and he's really championing that. I mean, for me, I really prefer Gang Signs and Prayers over Heavy is the Head, but they're both amazing albums. But the third album, I feel like this album is going to be something else. And also here we have Page of Cups, which talks about young love. So they're the two things that he is focused on right now. They're the first two cards on his spread. He's heavily focused on his music and he's heavily focused on his love life. This girl doesn't live in the UK because I can see them going back and forth, flying back and forth, long distance relationship. But there will be a move, and I don't think Stormzy's ever going to leave London. So I think she'll be moving here. There is a new kind of career path coming for Stormzy because Page of Pentacles talks about a new career project. So yes, he is doing a new album. Yes, he's also like finalizing his tour. But there is another kind of new project coming for Stormzy. I do see some kind of brand deal with, it's going to be successful. It's going to be really successful. Stormzy has had a very successful career. If you're in the States, you may not understand how difficult it is for a grime artist to transfer over to the commercial radio without selling themselves out. Now, some people may say Stormzy has sold himself out, but I do not think so at all. If you compare Stormzy to Tiny Temper, like, Tiny Temper completely sold himself out, like completely and utterly. Like Stormzy has stayed very true to grime. Like his albums are very grime heavy. Yes, there are a few kind of like poppy R&B songs on there, but really and truly he stayed very, very, very true to grime. But anyway, let's go off on a tangent. There is a new brand deal I feel coming for him. It's something to do with the sportswear, like Nike, Adidas, Puma or something. He's going to have his own like clothing label or something. It's going to be very, very successful because it's tied to the Six of Wands. Page of Pentacles talks about brand new projects that bring financial stability. And Six of Wands is all about triumph and reward and being recognised. With that, I do see Stormzy also winning like a globally recognised music award. I don't feel like it's a Grammy, but it's very much up there. So he may even be doing something, it may even be like a BAFTA. He may be working on like a song for a soundtrack of a film that allows him to win a BAFTA or a Tony or something like that. But there's some more recognition, that's not a word. There's some more recognition to come for Stormzy outside of the UK. Stormzy is also learning to do something new because we've got the Hierophant. Now the Hierophant talks about wisdom. It talks about knowledge and information and power. You could also may see spit it out. You may see Stormy. Oh my goodness, we're not talking about the Kardashians. You may see Stormzy in the next year back a campaign where he has to know a lot of information about the situation. He is going to become the front man for something quite big. something quite global. It's a new career venture for Stormzy, but again, it's tied to the Wheel of Fortune, so it's working in his favour. He's got a lot of good opportunities coming up, and I feel like he's taking some time out now to kind of prepare himself for this. I almost feel like Spirit's, again, similar to Kendrick Lamar here, Spirit's almost put him on pause. Well, he's in lockdown like all of us, but he's been put on pause to so that he can prepare himself for what's to come, because the next 3 or 4 years of Stormzy's career are going to be very, very big. He's got some very, very big opportunities coming up. I want to take him to Australia. I want to take him to America. He may even do a collaboration with like Drake, because I also tie him to Canada, and Spirit kept giving me Drake in connection with Stormzy. So and I mean, Drake loves UK rap, so that wouldn't be any surprise. Oh, he may even have some, he may even have some kind of collaboration with Top Boy. Top Boy is a UK series based on like the London scene, like everyday life in London. So Stormzy may be working with them as well. Okay. Final 2 cards for Stormzy are 5 of Wands and the Magician. 5 of Wands talks about conflict. Now, we know that Stormzy has had some kind of beef with Tinchy Stryder, and I do feel that when I connect with that card, that is what this is talking about, because it's the 5 of Wands, so it's something connected to career, passion, music, something he loves. He's a very positive person. I think we all know that anyway. Stormzy is the kind of person that can take something that's not so great and turn it into something fabulous, darling. And I feel like that's what he's doing. He's taking a lot of what he's been through, because he has been through the heartbreak with Maya. He has been through some mental health kind of stuff. I feel like he's been going through some stuff spiritually, and then all of this conflict that he's having, because Stormzy gets a lot of hate from other grime artists saying he's sold out, when really and truly he hasn't, and I do feel it is just major jealousy. But he takes that and he lets it empower him. The Magician is here. Stormzy is manifesting up a storm. Let me tell you, his career is looking bright. I see that sports collaboration. I see that recognition worldwide. I see that award that he's going to win, which I feel is going to be a real big game changer for him. And there is, if he's not signed to an American label already, there is some kind of collaboration with an American music label, and also an American or maybe Canadian Drake artist. But things are feeling good for Stormzy, and I feel like he's happy. I feel like he needed this break, time away, to re-find himself. He is that kind of person that needs to put himself out and then withdraw, because he is quite a sensitive soul. He does absorb a lot of energy because he doesn't really protect his energy. His energy is not very protected. But yeah, I feel like he's in a happy place, and it's taken him a little while to get there, and so he's just loving it and appreciating where he is. But there is, like I said, also, I do feel a birth, and I think it's going to be a boy. Very similar energy to Kendrick, actually. Well, not really, but similar as in branching to do new projects and the birth of a baby boy. But yeah, lots of love to Stormzy. I do hope this has given you a little bit of insight into who he is, for the 67% of you that didn't know. I do hope you enjoyed the reading. Please do hit a lovely thumbs up if you did. It was just a short and snappy reading for Stormzy. I do hope you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you'd like to join our lovely community. You can follow me over on Instagram at @IamKirstyLewis, and if you'd like your own personal and private reading with me, you can just email me at kirstylewisreadings@outlook.com, and I will see you soon for another reading, lovelies. Bye!